Ladies and gentlemen, start your chainsaws. Here comes Fat Ashley, ready to slay some zombies, which originally aired live on Twitch. Let's get started. I'm just making sure everything gets put away first. I should probably favorite my salad. Hey, Orange Gas, thanks for the bits. Cheers. So this box here, if it's my construction stuff, let's take out all the ammunition. That doesn't really make any sense. Take out the box of jars as well. That doesn't make sense. The cigarettes, the mug, more jars, the lighters, the revolver. Oh, I have a lot of revolvers. The matches, the nightstick. I don't know where rope goes. Rope can stay in there, I guess. It's kind of a construction material. And Shen, thanks for the resub. So this center box is just slowly becoming bullets because I'm figuring out where everything else goes, which I guess I'm okay with it. I think what did we decide? The med box is gonna have soap? Yeah, it has soap. It's funny, there's some people are like, oh, you know, watching Organization is boring, and some people are like, oh, it's so cathartic and relaxing. I never really know what to think between those two because they're so diametrically opposed. Some people hate it, some people love it. I could set up lockers. Yeah, I could have lockers for weapons instead. That would make sense. But I think if I'm going to be messing with the lockers, they're going to have to be a voted goal. And right now, work on electrical is the choice. So we shouldn't have any duplicate books here unless I fail at my checklist. So according to my checklist, let me go over this real quick. I have every carpenter book. I don't have master cooking. I don't have expert electricity. I don't have advanced farming. I have every first aid. I don't have expert fishing. I have every forging, every mechanic, every trapping, and not master metalwork. And I believe that is perfectly up to date. Well, hopefully. Advanced farming is going to be a problem. Advanced farming is definitely going to be a problem because that's something I'm going to likely level up real soon. And without it, I will be a little stuck. Just a little stuck. So I'm also going to need like a box of like, I don't knows. You know, stuff like rope and tarps and whatnot that just, I don't know where it goes. It doesn't really have a place. Where was my worms? I forget. But all these revolvers can go in there. And pistols, lighters, cigarettes, matches, shotgun shells. Where is tailoring? It's next to the clothing. I figured that made sense. Oh, and I'm getting anxious again. Weren't the worms in the fridge? Maybe they were. I forget. I legitimately don't remember. I put them somewhere, so they're somewhere safe. We also have this shelf here. Maybe I can put my weapons there instead. No, there aren't worms in here. I can put worms in here, though. It would make so much more sense if you put worms in your compost. That'd be a cool... I mean, I could understand that it's sort of a lower priority thing to do, but that would be a pretty cool thing to have to do if you want to have compost. Because composting without worms is not all that effective. Right, let's pick up the chrome microwave and move it, because it was a bit of a problem. There is a gardening box out front. Yeah, maybe it is in the gardening box. outside. Like I said, I forget. All right, so the map's coming out. Nails go in. So this now is basically all. I'm gonna take rope out, and that's gonna be in like a miscellaneous box at some point. I'm tired and bored. Okay, all right, guy. All right, I got you. But things are pretty nicely organized, even though I have like random stuff on the floor and a disassembled popsicle fridge. This is just as good as it gets. So, Mr. Duck, guess what? You're gonna get a party hat. Yeah, that looks closer than my other ones. And I'm gonna have a nice little nap after I back up my save. Will I play more Evil Genius 2? A question. Yes, I absolutely will. I don't know exactly when, but it's going to be up to you guys, actually. I'm going to be polling you tomorrow about my schedule. So it could be as soon as tomorrow, or it could be Friday. This upcoming week, Monday and Friday will be up to a YouTube poll of what I play. And the choice is going to be like Mr. Prepper or Evil Genius 2. And then whatever wins, the other one will be played the other day. So if I was to guess, venture guess, my guess is Evil Genius 2 will win for tomorrow, and I'll be playing it on stream tomorrow. These are the end times. Oh, come on, man. I hit sleep. Yes, I do want to sleep. I've got all my ducks in a row. And another peaceful, not nightmare sleep. I like it. All right, let's favorite a salad. So I'm gonna grab a bowl and go into cooking. And we are going to add cabbage, carrot, pepper, radish, and then the remainder of this cabbage. We're gonna, can you, I don't think you can, I don't know how to favorite recipes like this. Yeah, well, whatever, we're eating it. Nom. You can't watch me every day. You have a life, come on. I'm sorry. You don't have to watch. I'm okay with, just picking and choosing. Like a, if you're ever in a buffet in a restaurant, I don't think there's an expectation for you to eat everything in the buffet. That sounds disgusting. You just eat what you want, right? Okay, so my worms aren't in there. My compost hasn't composted at all. But my radishes are probably harvestable. Yes, they are. So, farming skill is pushing towards 4, and I'm not going to have a book to get it up higher, unfortunately. Let me go get my trowel. My trusty trowel. I do like, well, only in game, but I do like farming in the rain, because then you don't have to water anything. And come on, dig furrow. And sow radishes. Man, it really levels you up a lot. It does not take a whole lot of farming to skyrocket your skill. All right, well, there's my new radish farm. I have 26 fresh radishes as a result. And I got multiple radish packets. Man, I'm like a radish seed person now. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Let's take this radio inside. And place it here. It has 8% battery. Alright, there's a little bit left for me to organize, but working on electrical and mechanics is going to be the goal. Now, funny enough, working on electrical and adding lighting is very similar to one another. I can do one and still technically be working on the other, so I will do just that. But I'm helping to organize a little bit more here. I should carry around 2 sheet ropes with me, though. Today's average: moderate wind, heavy clouds. I'm just, I know I'm doing organizing and that wasn't really voted on, but oh well, so sue me. So working on electrical, there's a few ways to do this. One is to just make the same items over and over again. If I have the material, that's a pretty effective way. And then another is to disassemble stuff that I found out in the wild, which might be the way we go, only because I have a bit of a lack of material. But if I'm adding lighting, the best way for me to add lighting is likely to be finding the fancy lighting that I've been using, and you know, salvaging it for our uses. So I'll get to that in just a sec. Just putting away the last of lots of stuff here. So my backpack, I do have some bullets, magazines, and it's just stuff I don't really need. Chat's quiet tonight? Yeah, it's a low-key stream. Oh, the wire's not put away. So this is sort of what I would consider the mid-game of Project Zomboid, where you are reasonably set up and you have to sort of prepare for seasons. You know, it's important to prepare for seasons. So where's my fishing supplies? I don't even know where I put that. Oh wow, there's so much more stuff that's not put away. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it all now. It'll have to be voted on like everything else. But let me just get the electrical stuff out. I actually think the mechanical is going to be more important for me to work on, because my electrical's pretty good right now. So it's not in the... Oh, it might be in the trunk of the truck. I really don't know. But let's go ahead and freeze most of my radishes so they don't spoil. And then the rest go in the fridge, and we're gonna make a salad, and then we're gonna disassemble some cars in the rain. I don't actually need the fishing stuff. I'm just sort of curious where I left it. Sounds to me like someone's cooking just leveled up. It did. It did indeed. That was so very loud. So very loud. I'm sorry if it blew out your ears and startled you. The Pet Yoda. All right, buddy. Buddy gets pets. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of the sound in this game is not normalized, so you have like ear blowout noises every now and then. It's pretty hilarious, especially like if you have a bad muffler or there's some other noises that are just obnoxiously loud. Okay, the farm doesn't look ready. The potatoes and tomatoes are just taking a while. And we're off. We're off to disassemble cars for mechanic skill. I think the mechanic skill, why I think it's more important is... Oh, you know what? I need to do one other thing. I need to switch my books. The mechanic skill is really going to be really important because one more level of mechanics and I'll be able to hotwire cars, which means every car that I see that I can hypothetically get started, which is pretty big. Thanks to me, I bought cashews. I like cashews. It's a good way to get your selenium, right? All right, so next I want the advanced cooking, I believe. Here it is. We'll favorite that. Look at my party ducks. Love it. Party on, Wayne. Oh, yep, there we go. Those water containers really are helping me not to crush myself. And the wife brought me so the only weapon in there is a pencil. Let me check the truck. Is this a cashew sponsored stream? You know, you'd think, but no. Oh, you know what I should do? This emergency supplies needs to switch vehicles. So it's not in the truck either. I don't even know. Well, my fishing stuff went somewhere. It can't be nowhere. I just don't know where it is. I like how we have an emergency baseball bat and like 120 emergency cigarettes. Yeah, that's a thing. So if I'm disassembling cars, what do I drink in my coffee? A little bit of half and half. Not the healthiest, but 'tis the preference. Hi, Tolerant. Downstairs is a box. Thanks, Glitch. You got a better memory than I. So another reason to do this is once we are able to hotwire cars, we can also level up our mechanic skill in safety. Because one of the issues here is I have to do vehicle mechanics because I can't move these vehicles without the keys in a rather dangerous location, right? Like, zombies could sneak up on me and bite my bum. So let's go ahead and start disassembling this vehicle. Uninstall that tire. The other thing is, like, these two vehicles are sort of collided with one another, so there's some parts I might not be able to get to. I like how it's a performance tire. So, taking a look at my mechanic skill, it's 1 out of 150. 20? We jump to 20 now. Still at 20 because we failed. No, I was looking at the wrong thing. We're at 6. Because I can math. Right. The condition of these parts suck, so I'm just going to drop them by the side of the road. Alright, so I'll try to follow my mechanic skill. So we're at 5.92. 5.92. $6.9 for a success. So it's going to take a little while, but there will be a significant payout. 8.83 or 8.5, whatever that number that said. I get XP for putting it back on, I might as well. True. 11.72. All right, and then we'll switch it. We're rotating it. The problem with putting them back on is they're so broken, they might just break. So we're at 11.77. 12.75. It's going to be a bit of a long grind. 14. And... wait. Why can't... oh, this is... I failed the suspension. I see. I was like, why can't I put on the tire? I didn't realize the suspension actually failed. Alright, 17.62. And it was a success. I now have a part-time job as a tire rotator. Yep. I'm running my own ashy lube. Like a Jiffy Lube, but, you know, for the apocalypse. Alright, so we pushed up to 18. It's a grind. It is definitely a grind. But it is a worthy one. Just having 2 points is going to be, you know, pretty life-changing. Let's put on the brakes. And fail. My guy wants to smoke. Well, guess what? You're not going to smoke until this is done. Ashy lube? Well, what about Ashley lube? No, don't uninstall it. 22.5. Fail. Man, this car doesn't even have, like, windows in the rear. Success. And 26.4. Uninstall and reinstall headlights is the most bang for my buck. I'm aware. So here's the question. Do you all want me to grind or build skill reasonably? Okay. I don't know how to phrase that. I'm sure I did it wrong. But essentially the question is, should I just keep uninstalling and reinstalling the headlights over and over and over and over? Or should I be disassembling the cars more, you know, which makes more sense, but is maybe slower. The other possibility here, which is a very real possibility, is for me to travel around town trying to find abandoned cars that have parts that I would need for the cab or for the truck, and stripping those parts off. It would take longer, but it would actually provide tangible benefits. So there's a bunch of different ways to go about this. Yeah, the question is more or less to cheese or not to cheese. Reasonably seems to be the answer, because there is the possibility of just doing the absolute grind of doing the same thing over and over and over again, like headlight on, headlight off, headlight on, headlight off. But like, no, there's the fear that that's actually not how to build a skill in real life, and that this game should account for that. Man, how heavy are these tires? 15 pounds? Do tires really weigh 15 pounds in real life? I don't think so. Maybe they do. Riveting gameplay? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It needs to be done. This whole game is full of sort of grindy, length-intensive tasks like this, and it's just the way it is. It's part of the grind. Well, I just mean on the... So on... Oh, I broke the brake. What I mostly mean is, like, on this tiny little compact car, it probably has, like, tiny little wheels, so... It seems strange that it weighs so much. This game is in kilograms. So yeah, that's like that's a 34-pound tire or something. That just sounds a bit much. Success. Reasonably for the win. Let me get that so there's not overlaid UI. So I broke some brakes doing this, but my mechanics is already up to almost a third of what I need to level up. I mean, I lift tires in real life, right? Like, I'm from the Northeast originally, so I had a set of normal tires and a set of spares. You have a Honda Fit and the tires are about 40 pounds, FYI? Yeah. I actually also have a Honda Fit, so I'm right there with you. They're very small tires. I don't know if you have the sport tires or the regular ones, but the regular ones are really small. And they're not that heavy. They're pretty reasonably weighted. They're, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm stronger than I think I am. And I can just Hulk yeet tires around, but I've never really thought of tires as being all that heavy. But of course, if you have like a jacked up truck and huge tires or whatever, that's different. You're playing by different rules there. You know, if you're oh, I think I broke. No, it's not broken. It's 1% left. You know, if your daily commuter is like a crane, yeah, okay, your tires probably weigh a literal ton. And I don't think I could put on the tire because I broke the brake doing this. So this car has had its rotation fully done. I also don't think I can get... Yeah, because I... Whew. That gave me a little bit of a scare. Because I don't have lockpicking and I can't... You know, I guess I could bust in the window. But... I'm not going to be able to do any of the internal parts without breaking the window and get, you know, and getting into the car. So I heard shots off to my left, so there might be zombies moving left to right now. What did you miss? You missed a very exciting... Well, I reclaimed the duck. And then I've been doing vehicle mechanics and maintenance. And a little organization as well. So I think what my approach is going to be to uninstall all parts, put them in one big pile, and then reinstall all parts. I don't know why, but it's just the way I'm going to do it. Man, this car has like twice the horsepower that my car has. Actually, my car right now has 0 horsepower because it's not running. The current project here is that I am working on leveling up my auto mechanics. It's very thrilling. But once I get up to level 2, I can hotwire cars. So that will be pretty significant. Fail. But my level, I'm almost halfway to level 2. Fail again. Oh, wow. Oh, here comes the thunder. Wow, this right suspension is really giving me... Oh, I broke it. It's gone. Did it break? Yep, it broke. What's the idea behind the death count? So in the movies, Ash Evil Dead, he dies and comes back. So in keeping with the movies, I'm given 1 free revive, and it was under the condition that I recover the original duck, and I did do that, so I've reset the counter. Yeah, I might break this break too. Yeah, that was something that was voted on like 2 streams ago, something along those lines. The concept was, you know, I would then have to return to the duck that I had sacrificed for a new life to regain the the extra respawn, and I did that as pretty much the first thing this stream. We're now up to 85-ish. And I broke this suspension as well. Man, I am breaking this car badly. And I broke this suspension as well. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put this car back much. Success! I don't know. I can't really call it a success when I broke it. But, whatever. Ash, you play by different rules. You love how much you're learning about Evil Dead? It's been a long time since I've watched it myself. I just enjoy it. Bruce Campbell's hilarious. Okay, we have a... So we can put back on half of the tires. So I'll do the rears only. Or try to. The suspensions I'm installing are like 2 and 5%. They might just break. But we are up to almost 100, so we're almost 2/3 of the way there. Fail. Yeah, I broke it. Oh, and I'm switching sides constantly, which is not going to help. Come on, suspension, survive. Success! Okay, I can put 1 tire back on. Yeah, he is a really, really nice guy from all accountings. I'm not the type to really care too much about celebrity or whatever. You know, just not who I am, but supporting nice actors over the not so nice ones, definitely my preference. Okay, well, unfortunately, this car gets 1 of its tires back. All the others are going to be removed. And I think I'm planning on completing this current task. There it is. Ta-da! I'm going to leave the rest of these vehicles alone and go over to the gas station. Over to the intersection where the gas station was. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a fog. Alright, so is this... Yeah, this hood is broken. This... All the vehicles around me are just mushed to hell. Ooh, it's a value tire. I got it first try. Up to 106. Failed. You got late notice? Well, if you're ever wondering about when I'm going to be streaming, Rhadamant.com/Twitch is... I update it. I don't always... Oh, okay. I broke this break. I don't always update it immediately, but it will generally be updated for when... Like, within 24 hours of my next stream or so. So. And even better than that. Even better than that, if you join Discord... Oh, okay. If you join Discord and sign up for the Twitch role... I'll also ping you on Discord as well. Man, this brake is cursed. It's a cursed brake. Can't get it up. It's broken. Just remove it. I think I'm leveling up, though, from every failure. I'm 114, 15 here. Yeah, I am leveling it up a tiny bit just by failing at this. Do you really want the thunder turned down? I mean, I could do it, obviously, but... I've already turned it down once, and I kind of rather like it, but if you don't, I guess that's something I could pull for. Boop. There you go. All right, let me move this over here. Or somewhere. Man, this is really a cursed break. I've failed this... so many times in a row. Maybe turn my voice up? That is, yeah, I could do that. That's oddly harder than you think it is, though. But here, let me try. Okay, so the voice is a little bit louder. What is going on with this brake? Just to ignore it, dude. This is awful. You have failed like 15 times in a row. It's actually leveling me up to level 2 mechanics. So keep failing. Fail upwards. It reminds me of sort of the concept of promotions. I used to work as a okay, forget this break. I used to work as a software developer, and in a lot of software development firms or whatever you want to call them. They would promote software developers to, they'd promote them upwards to, like, managers of software developers, and then maybe even to, like, CTOs and stuff like that. And it's a bit of a joke because, it is sort of it's very much a fail upwards, problem. Because I can tell you, a lot of software developers make for very bad managers. And they make for bad strategic planners as well. So it's like, don't just promote you upwards until you fail. But that's what a lot of companies do, is like, oh, you're really good at this one task. Let me completely change your job description and promote you into a new one that you're not suited for whatsoever. The best dev manager I've ever had was one that barely knew code. Like, he could not code to save his life. But he was exceptionally good at making sure not to waste the development team's time. That's what he was really good at. he would schedule meetings. I mean, you know the well, maybe you know, but the sort of joke of like, you know, this meeting could have been a memo, this meeting could have been an email, and this email could have been a memo, and this memo could have just been nothing. Yeah. So what was funny is the company was like, you developers are just not getting enough done. And it's like, yes, because you ask the world of us, and then you pester us throughout the day, so that we never, ever, ever have free time to work on projects. You're always like, ooh, could you fix this little something? No, it's like, no, wait. If you're constantly asking me to do new things, I will never, ever, ever be able to do them. Alright, okay. This is not really a rant, but I just thought it funny that in corporate America, there's basically the fail upward, you know, you get promoted until you fail at your newly promoted job. I have always found that strange. Rant away? Yeah. But you guys know what I mean. So just because you code good doesn't mean you're going to manage coders well. That's just not how it works. You know? Oh, just because you're a good salesperson doesn't mean you're going to manage the sales team well. So on and so forth. We're about to hit the 2, so we're about to change tasks. You know what I needed to do? I need to open up the submittals again. Let me do that. So complete all these. Ta-da! And unpause. It's unpaused now. Uko! Hey, Uko! How you doing? Thanks for the resub. So we're almost done leveling up our auto mechanics to a point where I'll be able to hotwire cars. And then it's going to be a lot easier to barricade myself secure from zombies. Once I have the ability to move vehicles that otherwise would not be moved. Hey, Tangier. Cheers. Thanks for all the gifted subs. All right, let's hotwire something. I just spent all that time messing with mechanics. Let's do it. So to hotwire, we're going to want to. Well, I still need to bust in to the vehicle somehow. All right, so let's bust into this vehicle and move it. All right, the front left window uninstall rather than smash. Success. Enter. And then hotwire engine. Done. All right. This window's screwed up. Let me just drop it. Putting the jack and the lug wrench away. Adding gasoline to this little vehicle here. Da, 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 da. So I've got 2 submitted goals so far. I'll kick off the next poll between those 2 options, and this will get more. Now, there we are. Who needs a key when you've got skills? I guess I don't even know what's in the trunk. The trunk was never locked. Is this a new car? I wouldn't call it new. I'd call it absolutely ridiculously smashed to hell. But I did just hotwire it. It's my first hot-wired car. And I'm going to use it to secure my base. I'm not going to add any additional cars to secure the base unless you vote on me to do it. Glitch voting for a demo derby. I probably wouldn't demo derby this vehicle. I would need to find one that that is in better condition, because this car is going to die the minute it touches anything. Oh, wait, no. Refuel from gas pump. Ugh. I meant to do that. Alright, so now that's full. Book reading time would be a pretty good goal, too. Ooh, the lights turned on. Glorious. Come on, turn off. Bye-bye, lights. Okay, we have 5. I'm going to pause it. And I'm going to put this goals up. So give me 1 moment. So we have got find a sledgehammer. We have got go scavenging in new houses. We've got demolition derby. Steal a car for spare parts. And hook up a washer and dryer. I'm not really sure dryers are needed, but washers would be nice. So there's the pole. Let me get this truck back to base, and then go grab my my taxi. I actually might want to grab that other Econo. Well, no, the Econo van's missing parts. Never mind, I can't use it. Now, hypothetically... Ooh, actually, yeah, I'll do it that way. I didn't turn this truck off. What the heck? So, zombies cannot destroy walls that have vehicles parked up against them like this. So this is, in effect, zombie-proofing my house. Depending on how long this vehicle... Yeah, this vehicle should be long enough to stop them. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. If I had another box truck, I could definitely block them. And that way I can secure my home from zombies without a sledgehammer. These are the 2 ways. 1 is to remove access from ground floor to second floor. 2 is to barricade with walls and vehicles. Those are the only 2 ways I know how. Vehicles and sledgehammers. To get a truly secure home. And then if I park the, I don't think barricading with freezers is gonna work. I mean, I could be wrong. But I have reason to believe that... Here, let me park this at driver's side, so if I need to leave in a rush, I can. I don't think that player-placed objects are going to offer you security. But maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I just don't know. Oh, I shouldn't have been driving around with my trunk open. Alright, there we go. Going scavenging looks to be the winner. Now, just because we have one definitive winner doesn't mean I can't have some synergy between tasks. So I could be looking for a washer and dryer, looking for a sledgehammer, while, you know, while scavenging new houses. I don't know. I'm gonna put this worm here. Don't have a good spot for it. Alright, scavenging it is. Now, I'm probably gonna have you all polled about where I should scavenge, but let me eat first. Oh, I need to take carrots out of the freezer. I ran of carrots. Let's microwave one? Sounds so gross. Wait, where's my... What the heck? Why can't I interact with the microwave? This is weird. This microwave, like, exists, but not really. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to place it somewhere else. There we go. I don't know what that was about. Fresh carrot. Yep, sure. Sure, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, that did not solve my hunger. Oh boy. Alright, 4 carrots to the fridge. 4 cabbages to the fridge. And we'll eat a cupcake. Why not? What's my weight at? It's 87. I just ate a cupcake though, so it might be a moving target. Empty bowl, salt and pepper. No, don't eat the pepper, crazy person. I was trying to move it, and he was just like, oh, pepper, ha. No. Don't do that. You'll be so upset. What date is it in game? I'll check in a sec. It's kind of hard to tell in this black void of nothing here. All right, backing up the save before going to sleep. And where should I scavenge? So I guess the choice is, if I was to look, there are houses... There are houses to the north, so north, houses, west, north, west, houses. The west northwest houses is sort of the direction I've been in, or Valley Point houses. So I have no reason to believe that one area is better than any of the other areas, but you can pick where I go, Because, hey, maybe you pick somewhere that has a sledgehammer or a washer and dryer. Maybe you pick somewhere that's going to get me killed. I don't know. All I know is I'll leave it up to you. So Valley Point is the place across the bridge to the northeast, or so. So the in-game date is September 8th. It's been 2 months, 19 hours. I'm going to probably prioritize cooking over mechanics book. I foresee using cooking more often, which is the book I currently have on me. So here, now we have like fresh ingredients. And I'm going to prepare a salad before I go. Another salad. Alright, so we'll have this salad. I'll stick it in my backpack for later. Man, Ash is gonna shrink. I didn't get the weather report for the day, but it looks like we're heading to the Valley Point. So the weather report is... oh, it's a slight wind chill. Hey, look at these. So we've got seed-bearing tomatoes. For 2 of our tomato plants and seed-bearing potatoes, it looks like. Yep, I'm going to do some farming first. Some fresh tomatoes. You're only at... I don't have a sledgehammer yet. That's why we just voted on whether I look for one or not. Now, it might be a little late in the season to grow tomatoes, but I will try. And here's potatoes. Now, for the potatoes, I sort of want to immediately freeze the potatoes, as we'll keep them for the winter. And there is my farming 4. I don't have a book for next farming, though. Can you preserve tomatoes? I don't think so. I'd have to look it up. It's not something I know off the top of my head. I know that a lot of stuff can be jarred for preservation in vinegar and jars, but I don't think there's sun-dried tomatoes as far as I know. Alright, that's a bunch of potatoes. And it's actually starting to get a little chilly, which is good because I'm covered in really very insulating clothing. And it's raining, so I don't really have to sow anything. Let's put the seeds away. Where's that trowel? Can crops grow during the winter? I think so, but like incredibly slowly, if I recall. But again, could be wrong. This is pretty much as far as I've ever made it. And we're going to need the popsicle fridge. So let me set up this pop fridge. So the popsicle fridge is a... I could be wrong about this too, but I believe it is one of the... for the gasoline it requires, it is really good storage. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can put your chainsaws away. Thank you for tuning in to episode 37 of Fat Ashley Slays the Zombies Across West Point. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com, myname.com, has all the information you need. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Thank you.